Okay, so we know about the nervous system and we know some things that can trigger it. So there's different types of triggers, or as we can call them, stressors. So there's different types of stressors. So let's go through them. Okay, so we have our chemical stressors or our triggers. So that can include things like caffeine. So like if you're drinking coffee, that gives you that energy boost, that adrenaline push, and your heart start pumping. So you might get it from that. Or like if you're drinking alcohol or if you smoke, sugar can do the same thing. Or if you have a high fat diet, if there's heavy toxins or heavy metals. So there are a lot of factors that can go into chemical stressors or triggers. We also have physical stressors. So this can be like not moving enough, not moving your body enough, or too much movement, like exercising excessively. That can be a stress on your body, and getting that heart rate up continuously. It can be noise. Some people like to be in silence. Silence might be golden for some people, or it could be, maybe a holiday is coming up, like the 4th of July, and then you have so many firecrackers going off. Even after the 4th of July. It could be a lack of sleep. You can have an accident, maybe a car accident. All of these things can contribute to physical stressors and triggers. And then we have a biggie, in my opinion, which I think is the emotional and behavioral stressors. These can be things like someone rejecting you. It could be a job. It could be a person. It could be someone that you really like. You want to go on a date and they're like, no. Or it could be you getting ready to ask someone out on a date, or getting ready to do something and your nerves are pumping, your heart is racing. It could be someone kind of trying to control you. So he's like, you ain't gonna tell me what to do. And that can get your heart racing and get those symptoms ready for you to fight, flight, freeze, or have a fawn reaction. It could be abandonment. Your fear of abandonment being triggered. So are they going to leave me? Are they going to be around? Or it could be a situation where maybe they haven't texted back in the next hour or the next couple minutes like you expect, and your heart is racing like, what's going on? What are they doing? Are they about to leave me? Are they about to cheat on me? It could be someone's tone of voice that gets you triggered. It could be a word, or you trying to strive for perfection. So we are not perfect. We are human, and we have to give ourselves grace and be okay with sometimes taking an L. We're going to flip that L. We're going to learn our lesson. Take that lesson, that information that we learned from our lesson, and we're going to level up. So, things that can also be triggering, emotionally triggering, can be helplessness. Like you just feel loss of control. You don't have any control over certain circumstances. Or it could be someone being too clingy or too smothering, and you're more of a distant person. So it's like, okay, this person is coming towards you and you don't know what to do. That can get sympathetic nervous system symptoms going. So it could be your beliefs are being challenged and you have to stand your ground. So that can be emotionally triggering. It could be you being super excited to see someone and they are not excited to see you. It could be someone judging you, criticizing you, or you could be noticing unjust treatment. So there are many things that play into emotional triggers. You could also have some behaviors that come out when you're triggered. So you might people please, which is the fawn reaction of the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. You might shut down or withdraw. You might have addictions. So emotional triggers can go back to having some of your deepest needs not met. So it could be like, they don't accept me. I'm not able to live my own life. I'm not getting enough attention or enough love that I think I need or feel I deserve. It could be you not feeling safe or not having enough consistency in your life. So some signs of stress to look for might be a tense jaw, shallow breathing, your heart racing, your fist might be balled up. We about to box. Okay. So there are physical effects of the sympathetic nervous system. So that is just something that we want to be mindful of. So things that are triggering can trigger different things in you. So you want to dig deep and figure out what is my trigger and why am I triggered.